That's the most important thing.
It is.
So
Oh, we were live now. There we go. So you missed that whole open. All right, let's do it again. Back from the top. Good morning. Okay, there we go.
yeah, got it taken
All
care
right,
of.
there we go. No, I hit that. I think I had to. Oh, you have to hit it twice. You have to, go live. Then you have to hit the. It asks you, "Are you
Yes,
sure you want to go live?" I think
right.
that's probably what it was. All right. Well, never mind. Well, you
So
missed all that fun part.
that just reminds us that we are live on Facebook and YouTube every day. So you can watch us in addition to listening to us. Listen on 96.9 in Springfield or 1060 just outside of Springfield. And then streaming wise on our app, which is a free download, 96.9 The Jock, which is a app, or people like I've got a couple family members that'll listen from Illinois,
Oh yeah, I got friends
and
that listen in New York, Arizona,
right.
um, around the country. They'll check us. Pennsylvania. Good friend of mine up there. One of my colleagues listens to me every morning. So yeah, he's a Cardinals fan, so he kind of likes to listen in locally. Used to be
And
live in St. Louis.
we know if Craig Stagner in his bunker, the racing bunker, if he can listen to us every day,
Oh,
that anybody can. Am I right
100%.
about that?
100%. Absolutely. If Craig can get us, everybody can get us.
Because he's locked down. You talk about security
Oh,
in
yeah.
the racing bunker.
The racing bunker. Yeah, the racing bunker's where he is. What are those 12-inch thick concrete walls, that type of thing. If he can get us there, then you can get us anywhere,
Absolutely.
including Nicaragua. I mean, that's on the World Wide Web too, by the way. Pretty much everywhere. Probably North Korea too. I probably listen to. I mean, might have some North Korean listeners. I don't know. Maybe
Could. Absolutely. Hey, big show lined up today, as always.
we do, and I'm got to look to see on my show there because I'm running the board today. Chef Tiny will be in momentarily. Now, let me tell you something about Chef Tiny here. I got to get started. I know he's listening right now as he's coming in. Dude, I went to Retro last night, Wednesday night. We'll go Wednesday night every now and then. It's a nice crowd on Wednesday. Never have to call and get a reservation. So I walk in, I see the front room is kind of busy last night. I'm like, and I see our normal booth that we normally set in is taken. So I'm like, all right, well, let's sit in somewhere else, right? The gal comes up to me and goes, do you have a reservation? I'm like, no, we don't. Okay, well, let me see what we have available. She walks around, comes back. Right now we only have 2 seats at the bar. That's all we have available. I go, what? 2 seats at the bar? Yeah, we had a big party tonight to come in, that kind of stuff. I'm like, so we walk in, go sit at the bar. The place is jam packed.
Wow.
I'm talking jam-o packed, and we had the last 2 seats at the bar. The gal at the bar, hey, I'm so sorry. We're just this is not a normal Wednesday night. I go, I know. We usually come on Wednesday nights. Not a normal Wednesday night. It was slammed. Tiny comes out, gives me my makes a cursory wave, heads back in because he was slammed last night. Good. I mean, that's good.
Yeah,
On a
yeah.
Wednesday night, the bartender's sitting there going, we are never like this on a Wednesday night. We were hoping a nice, easy evening tonight. We got a few patrons tonight and we're going and, nice and easy. You can talk, you can have conversations. The place was loud and it was hopping. That's good though. That's a good deal. But the lasagna was still amazing. Oh my gosh, still amazing. The short rib, amazing. The fried spinach, amazing. It was all good.
There's no variety with you. I mean, it's lasagna every time you go in there, right?
Except for one time. I did get the beef tips last time, and I was sitting there going, well, see, here's the thing. On a normal Wednesday, Chef Time would know our order when it comes through the house. Short rib for Ann, lasagna for me. Pretty much, and then spinach for the half order of spinach, by the way, which is it's massive. But that's what I did. So we got that, went through, but he was slammoed. He was so busy last night. The White Sox were on TV on all the TVs. I was at there puking at the bar on my water because the White Sox were on. And and again, of course, I'm thinking, okay, well, I told Ann, that's okay. Maybe we'll see Jose Lajer coaching first base, right? Nope. You got Schittler out there for the Yankees throwing darts. Nobody's getting on base. I didn't even see him. I'm like, that was a wasted viewing of baseball. But anyway, that was our night last night. So Chef Tiny will be in today. Today's his birthday.
It is. So I got him a birthday present.
Nice.
We're going to have former Kickapoo basketball great Anthony Tolliver
Boom.
on. You know, Chef Tiny went to Kickapoo.
Yes, he did.
So I'm thinking, Kickapoo, what could I do? What could I do? Greatest Kickapoo athlete ever. Anthony Tolliver. Boom.
Easy.
8 o'clock this morning. Going to talk a little NBA with Chef Tiny, Anthony Tolliver. And for his birthday, he would like to talk burgers. Best burgers again.
We'll do best burgers.
So, yeah.
We can do that. That's a good birthday for Chef Tiny. We'll do that. So lots of things coming up today on the show. Best of with Chef Tiny will be here most of the show today. He's on his way. And then Anthony Tolliver, of course. When's Anthony on?
He's on at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, straight up. All right, next hour. So we'll got a lot to talk about there. Last night, baseball-wise, both Missouri teams win.
Well, wait a minute. Before we do that, we want to tell you about our our sponsor.
Hold on. I had it right there.
Play it again, sports!
First hot key of the day. Right there. First hot key of the day, maybe the last. But, hey, you heard it first right here. Play It Again Sports, located in Fremont Shopping Center. Hey, if you need anything sports-related, sporting goods-related, shoes, apparel, equipment, all that, any sport, from pickleball to soccer to football to baseball to golf to softball, they've got it. Play It Again Sports, located in Fremont Shopping Center. Hey, got some old stuff, gently used. Want to trade that in? You can get a credit for anything in the store. Play It Again Sports, located in Fremont Shopping Center.
Let me throw this out at the top here, make a little announcement. Yesterday, of course, Rob, I came in. I said, "Hey, we've got a little staff meeting after the show. Right after the show, I have to bolt." And you obviously came down there as well.
No, this is what happened. This is the actual thing that happened, Tom. You were gone. No, show was over. You were out of the room. Like, I'll take care of this later. I got to go to my meeting. I'm like, okay, see you, Tom. And Rhett was here with me, right? And I'm teaching Rhett the board and all that kind of stuff, and kind of wrapping things up, putting things away. Heath comes down and goes, "Rob, you're requested in the meeting room." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "We're all getting fired." No, seriously, I'm walking down the hallway going, "This is not, I don't even work here." I'm not, hey, you can't fire a guy who barely works here, right? I guess you can, but no skin off my back. You just come in and tell me in the studio I did something bad, right? No. We walk down there, and then, of course, we go down to the meeting, and I'll let you on continue.
Yeah.
I'm the last one in. It was kind of embarrassing, by the way.
Rob takes the negative angle. I wasn't thinking that, but I didn't know. I did see.
I knew something big. I didn't think we were getting fired. I knew something big.
I did see our corporate lawyer, who happens to be the son of one of the owners.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, this is big, because we got Trevor over here.
Trevor's next door. Yeah.
And then I saw our lawyer walking by. I'm like, wow, this is big.
Saw the engineer walk in too.
That's why I bolted quick. I'm like, I don't want to be late when the bigwigs are here.
Of course, I walked in late. The last one, everybody sitting at the table waiting for me.
So anyway, the big news was that the Zimmer group, the Zimmer family, the Zimmer broadcast entity that is Zimmer Communications has agreed to purchase another radio group in Springfield, Midwest Family. And obviously, it'll take a little time to officially approve. They have to go through all the red tape of the FCC, paperwork, and that kind of thing. So maybe a couple of months before it's finalized, but they got everybody together here, and they did the same thing over at the other entity, Midwest Family, and broke the news to everybody. So we are growing. This family is growing. We're very excited about that.
I'm excited because if you look at the lineup Midwest brings over, and we all know how well Zimmer does music. They have great formats. I'm constantly listening to that. They're going to be able to fine tune this whole operation, and we're going to have basically every genre of music and sports and talk and everything under one roof. And it's going to be great. And for those out there who don't like these big mergers, because I'm in that business, mergers and acquisitions and all that kind of stuff. This for Springfield is important because these are Springfield people. They do things. They do things just alike. If you're looking at another local outfit that does things like we do here, Springfield is this is what we are about. And so very local oriented. And then also, I didn't realize they were owned out of Wisconsin.
They are,
because you look
Midwest
at Midwest Family. There's Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, and then us. It's just like we're just out there. It's kind of an outlier, so it makes sense from their standpoint as well. So it's a win-win for everybody.
So what excites me obviously are the sporting teams that we will add to the mix here, which include my Cardinals. I'm
Cardinals, yeah.
sorry, your Royals are
That's
still not.
okay. We'll cover the Cardinals.
Yep, we'll have the Cardinals. We'll have the Chiefs.
We'll have the Chiefs.
And the Blues
Wow.
will be part of the family here in a couple of months.
In addition to Missouri State and Mizzou.
And Mizzou, yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Wow. That's going to be awesome. Now, and I'm like, where are they going to put all these people? Because they're moving to our building.
Yeah,
they understand.
Yeah.
So they're all coming here.
The first step will be probably the sales staff. They'll bring those over, and then they'll do something with the building. But they got to do something with this building. I mean, there's some space
there
here.
are rooms down there too. I mean, I
yeah.
didn't realize how many rooms are down that way to the west of this building. So there's rooms there, and
yeah.
I mean, there's room. I mean, there's little pockets of room here.
Absolutely. So they came by. They toured this facility yesterday.
Okay.
I know our management went over and toured the Midwest Family facility. But again, let's just go on record. Very excited about this.
Yes, I am. This is great. I mean, I think for everybody.
I'll tell you who will benefit are the listeners, the residents of Springfield, because now you'll have everything at one location.
Yes.
And very locally driven company. The Zimmers are, the owners are in the St. Louis. They're Missouri. It's a Missouri broadcast company.
Sure.
So local. I mean, the news, the weather, the sports, everything done locally. In Columbia, where their main offices are, they have 10, 11 stations there, and they're adding there. Now they're adding here. So there's a brother that has a station in Joplin, not part of the same company, but there is a Zimmer company in Joplin, and they're originally from Cape Girardeau, so they've got all the edges of the state covered with what they do. So
very Missouri focused, and I think you're going to see the synergies between us and Midwest from not just a sales standpoint, a marketing standpoint, but just a news sports coverage standpoint really come together. I think there's going to be a lot of synergy there.
Not to mention the company wiffle ball team has just gotten a lot better.
We got stronger. By the way, I'll mention that we got a little wiffle ball thing coming up. I'll do that big fundraiser for the baseball mission, so I'll pass that along at some point. We're gonna have it. You mentioned wiffle ball.
Yeah,
we got to get the Jock wiffle ball team out there. The Zimmer wiffle ball.
When is
team.
It anyway? Because I need to work.
I just posted it, so it's on. I'll have to go over and look at it. But it's in August. But it's a fundraiser for the baseball mission out New Covenant Academy. We're gonna have a wiffle ball tournament that day, and lunch and all that kind of stuff, and it's gonna be fun stuff.
Can I wear my Reds batting helmet?
Absolutely. Hard hats required. I'll get mine out.
It's the only way I played wiffle ball as a kid, with my Reds batting helmet, plastic batting helmet.
If Ryan's thrown at you, you're going to want to have that helmet on. He'll zing those things in there, man.
Ryan.
When
I don't want to.
Is your boy coming back to mid-August, late August? Is he coming back?
Actually, to St. Louis, we have my father-in-law. That's why you're training here, because I have to go for a family reunion.
Something.
Turning 90, so we have a deal.
Nice.
Yeah, in August, early August.
Okay.
It's not mid. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's mid-August. I was just wondering if your boy's coming back. You jump on the team here.
It's funny though. Speaking of that, Play It Again Sports, our sponsor, we have all kinds of like catching gear and baseball equipment. We got out this weekend. I had to get out of the attic.
Sure.
I'm taking him 2 bags worth of baseball equipment.
Wow.
To when we meet up in St. Louis.
Wow.
So some catching gear from SEMO that he has, batting helmet.
Sure.
All that stuff, but wooden bats and stuff like that. So 2 bags, but I have, from his playing days, I have like 5 bags of baseball equipment.
Yeah.
And so I'm keeping a pair of spikes and a couple of gloves.
Just in case a 50+ baseball league breaks out.
Never 50.
I'm saying 50 because I want to be including that too.
But anyway, that was this weekend. But we should have a pretty good wiffle ball team once the 2 companies merge.
Yeah,
maybe basketball. I mean, we could play flag football.
There you go.
The Zimmer flag football team.
Well, we got stronger in that respect.
Yes, we did.
So we are. It's great. It's the first time I got to meet, of course, the owner yesterday. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
One of the owners, one of the owners, John. I met him yesterday. I was pretty excited about that. And just getting to know some of the people I've never met before from Zimmer. And it was really neat. It was really neat, just kind of in a nice way, just to kind of introduce myself. So it's fun. All right.
Yep.
We need to take a break. I think Chef Tiny's at the door, so I don't know how to let him in. Do you know how to let him in from here? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a
little button over there.
Hopefully Earl's down there. If not,
maybe Earl's down there.
I'll run down there.
All right, sounds good. We got Chef Tiny coming in. It's his birthday today. Next on the opening drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock, brought to you by Play It Again Sports.
Want to hear ESPN The Jock without lifting a finger? Just say play ESPN on Jock on TuneIn to your smart speaker and take the opening drive with Tom and Rob, local sports, and your favorite shows anywhere in the house. ESPN The Jock, always on, always entertaining.
Hi, I'm Bill Dutton with Abacus.
And I'm Abe. Bill, when people hear accounting firm, what do they usually think?
Taxes, bookkeeping, basic compliance.
That's not the full picture with Abacus.
Not even close. At Abacus, accounting is just the foundation. We also provide CFO services, strategic business planning, controllership support, and even HR services.
HR surprises people. Why would we offer that?
Because your people and your numbers are connected. Hiring strategy, compliance, payroll structure, it all impacts profitability and growth.
So instead of juggling multiple advisors, our clients get one coordinated team that understands their entire business.
And that guidance helps our clients make smarter decisions.
Schedule a time to meet with an Abacus professional today. Visit us at abacuspro.com or call 417-823-7171 to learn more.
It may be a small crack in your driveway now, but let it last longer and you'll be driving over huge gaps. Don't do that to your tires. Get it solved now with All Sealed Up Sealing and Striping. They can do asphalt seal coating, crack sealing, paving and repair, and more from a local team that cares about protecting your asphalt and not a fly-by-nighter that only cares about making a buck. Got cracks in your driveway or parking lot? Call All Sealed Up Sealing and Striping. Visit allsealedupasphalt.com.
Your home is where life happens. It's where kids play, pets roam, and memories are made. Since 1978, Robinson Fence Company has taken pride in building fences the right way. Every fence we build reflects our commitment to doing honest work for our neighbors. With over 4,000 fences installed, our experience speaks for itself. Rooted right here in Springfield and our office in Dallas, Texas, we're proud to be a hometown company. Robinson Fence Company. Family-owned, locally trusted. Professional fencing by professional people.
To some, traditional media is vintage. To others, digital is the shiny new toy. We say, why pick a side when you can dominate using both? Radio builds trust and love for your brand. Digital delivers precision and numbers. Combine them and suddenly you're everywhere your customers are. It's all about what works. And nobody knows that better than we do. You know business. We grow business. ZimmerCommunications.com.
Did you know you can listen to all your favorite ESPN The Jock programs live at 969thejock.com? The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob, A Coach's Perspective with Jenny Hopkins, The High School Show, ESPNthejock.com.
We'd like to invite you to join us on The Opening Drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app.
All right, I'm trying to figure this out. I can't find anything on here.
The question is out.
These are
and
hidden.
The internet has opinions. We've put today's hottest sports topic up on X, and now it's time to see where you stand. The Sports Poll Question of the Day on The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock.
What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
The Sports Poll Question of the Day on The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock.
Now we're sending out dead air alerts. My goodness gracious. All right. You know, I got to figure out where all this stuff is. I guess I'll get used to it up there. I mean, that one was not where I thought it would be. It was somewhere else. But anyway, poll question of the day, Thomas. Chef Tiny in the house. Happy birthday, Chef Tiny. How are you today?
Thank you. I'm doing great. Doing great. Feel good. A little tired, but yeah, feel good.
Okay, I was just telling Tom in the open today, you may have heard it, that that place was smoking last night. Retro was
Yeah.
smoking. I had to sit at the bar last night.
Yeah, it was wild. We there were times where it's like we're plating up this couple of these dishes. We have like this 6-person party or whatever that we're putting out. And my saute cook, I was running grill last night, so my saute cook looks over at me. He's like, "Sub mushroom risottos." He's like, "I don't even have mushroom risotto down." And I'm like, "It's already on the plate, man. I've already got it on the plate." We're just like,
it's one of those nights.
oh yeah,
He came out and gave me a cursory wave.
yeah,
And went back. He came out again, got another drink. I mean, he's filling up his Bobby cup like 3 or 4 times because he's dying. And then I'm like, the White Sox are on. What is going on in this place tonight? And
that's how busy it was.
I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna go back to grill.
He didn't have a chance to even change the TVs. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, and by the way, that game ended up being a great game last night.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Man, I mean, 12 inning thriller, and they walk it off.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
That was, because I didn't think that was going to be the way it was there when I was watching it earlier. So,
well, just so you know, I put it on the Royals at the 8th inning just to watch them win. So it closed it out and win, beat the Twins, and then I flipped it back over to the Yankees White Sox game because it was still going.
I couldn't. Well, here's the thing: you get past Schiller, you've got a chance, right?
Yeah.
But he was throwing darts. Like I was sitting there going, at least we can watch Jose Lajera coach first base. No, they wouldn't even get on base, so I can even see him. So it's kind of how it's going. All right, poll question of the day, Thomas. What do we got going today?
You bet. Happy, what is it, 25th birthday?
Yes, correct.
25th,
correct.
number 25.
Again.
Yep.
25.
Again.
For the 10th straight year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
sure.
As you know, for your present, I got you a Kickapoo grad.
Yes, Anthony Tollivar.
Yep.
Yeah, great NBA player, in my opinion. I like those guys that, just they do a job, They're just the
blue
dirty
collar
work guys,
blue collar. Yep.
And great teammate, that's someone you want around, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So our poll question of the day, if you go to X, which Rob does, he types in X. He's lazy.
Big X guy.
I can't reach it today. You have to just tell me because my computer's like literally in another time zone.
But you're looking straight ahead, so
I am.
that's good today. I think we got the cameras better, so I'm looking at Chef Tiny. Remember yesterday?
I'm looking.
I was looking this way, and our guest was over here.
Wait, am I looking at Chef Tiny right now?
You are, yes. Yeah.
Nice. We got it right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like the Brady Bunch,
Yeah.
We look down, there's Bobby.
Look up.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse when somebody's talking, you're like you're looking completely away from them,
Yeah, exactly.
Talking to a wall.
So anyway, Rob types in X to get to Twitter. I type in Twitter to get to Twitter.
Interesting.
But I guess it's X.
It is X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it works either way. Every day at this time, we put up a poll question. And today's question, which Kansas City Royal deadline acquisition had the biggest impact on the team over the years? Since Chef Tiny's here, I went with the Royals question. We kind of talked about this yesterday.
Oh, yeah. We kind of led with this yesterday on our poll. But you jumbled it all up.
Yes, it was Cardinals and Royals yesterday. This is just Royals, okay?
Yeah.
So here's the options. Johnny Cueto, Ben Zobrist, Johnny Damon in 1995, or Mike McFarland in 1998.
Interesting. I didn't.
Who had the biggest impact on the Royals at the trade acquisition?
If those are the only options, I'm going to go Cueto, hands down. But
Playoff definitely had a
World Series.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zobrist was pretty darn good.
Zobrist,
yeah.
Yep.
We had a caller yesterday talk about Zobrist.
I think, Ursig just 2 years ago was a huge pickup because, that was a key component to our playoff run in 2024. So, yeah, but I would say Cueto.
Rob?
Cueto or Zobrist. I think Zobrist. We gave up Sean Manaea for Zobrist, who was the winning pitcher for the Mets in the first game against the Braves yesterday, by the way.
Yeah.
But we didn't give a ton up for him. An everyday starter, but not a rock star starter, 4 or 5 guy. Kind of wish I had him back now, but that's kind of the way you look at it. But Zobrist was definitely a catalyst. And then of course, he goes and wins the World Series with the Cubs the next year. Think about that.
Yeah.
That's 2 years, 2 different teams that haven't won World Series than ever.
2 different leagues.
2 different leagues.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Johnny Damon just was a great player. Did he have the impact after he came aboard? And how long was he with the?
I mean, he was with the Royals until what, 99, something like that, or 98,
and got traded,
and then went to the Athletics.
A's for nothing, for a bag of baseballs. Nefi Perez, I think, or
and then got his big payday with the Red Sox.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's kind of where he
and the Yankees
obviously became Johnny Damon, in
Mr.
my opinion.
Hair,
Yeah,
Mr. Hair, and everything.
yeah,
Yep.
the beard and just that, I don't know, that Billy Ray Cyrus look, I guess.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
So that's today's poll question. Yesterday it was similar, but the question was, which trade deadline move changed a franchise more? Was it Kansas City's Shields and Davis back with the 2 World Series, the Cardinals' Mark McGwire when he was traded over, Johnny Cueto, or Larry Walker with the Cardinals? So I kind of split it up yesterday.
Yeah.
And more people said Mark McGwire. But
yeah, I would have to say that one for sure, in my opinion, just because, I mean, he was I mean, at that point in time for baseball, you had obviously Bonds, Griffey, and Mark McGwire. Those were the 3 biggest names, in my opinion. And McGwire just, I mean, you have Big Mac land even at the new stadium because of him. I don't know. McGuire's impact was huge. And yeah, Larry Walker was important. I mean, great hitter.
Oh,
great
man.
hitter.
Yeah.
The Canadian clubber.
Yeah, he woke up hitting baseballs, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Great player. But yeah, I would say McGwire.
So in 2000, they reached the NLCS with McGwire, lost to the Mets. 2001, they lost in the NLDS to the Arizona Diamondbacks. So he didn't win a World Series championship in St. Louis. He did with the A's.
Yes.
When they were with Oakland.
1989.
Yep. So so if you look at it from that perspective, you'd have to go with the 2 Royals that, were part of a championship plus another appearance in the World Series.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and my God, that relief corps for Kansas City.
Yeah.
Oh, HGA,
name me another one as good as that one in Major League history.
I can't think of one. We talked to Ned Yost, who's in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
His job was just to get it to the 6th. That's it. Get to the 6th inning and turn it over to Herrera. And then it went, man. I'm telling you, wasn't that when you listened to games back then or watched them, when they handed the ball off to Herrera, you knew game was over. I mean, now you hand the ball to Lang in the 9th, and you're like going, oh, my gosh. They have a 20.7 ERA in the 9th inning this year. They've blown 108 save opportunities. How can you blow 108 save opportunities when you've only played how many games? That just shows you how many blown saves. You can have multiple people can have blown saves in one game. You know that, right? That's like blowing out multiple tires on your car at one time. The Royals have achieved that 20.7 in the 9th inning. Like you said, you turned on late to watch it last night. I did not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 4-0. It's not safe. It's not safe to turn on the Royals in the 9th inning.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
But Cruz looked good, though.
He did. Cruz looked good. Maybe
he should be the guy. Probably
should be the guy.
He's not tipping his pitches anymore.
How about their starter last night, though?
Oh,
7.
So the post game last night on the Royals was, I think it was something to the effect of Vern said, name random Royals names over the years or something like that. It was something along those lines. And Dobnak is one of those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they named Hippolito Pichardo. Remember him?
Yeah.
Hippolito Pichardo. Remember him? All these, Ryan Goins. Just you start naming names from the Royals past who are here, flash out. Calvin Pickering. I mean, you just go through all these guys, and is he going to be one of those guys? I'm telling you, Dobnak. I mean, you might as well just give him the extension right now. Give him a long-term contract.
Yeah, I don't think we have any more reserves. Like, what well can we tap with all of our entire staff besides Lugo on the IL? I mean,
Oh my gosh,
just crazy.
Okay, so I don't know where you were going with this, Tom, but I was going to save it for later, but I'm going to say it now. What time have we got here? I can't even read. I don't have my glasses.
It's 7:34.
I'm going to have to start wearing my glasses if we do this thing. I can't read anything. But they're talking about the big story yesterday on the Royals side. Well, the Royals and Cardinals both. Cardinals came out There's rumors of Cardinals really willing to move May and who's the other one?
Yeah, they've got
Stein?
Pedro Pajes, the
Uh-huh.
catcher, Jojo Romero, and Ryan Stanek.
Stanek, Ryan Stanek. And those are the ones they're willing to move, okay? And they're going to be, quote, buyers, though. They're going to sell, but they're going to buy at the same time. They're going to look to cautiously upgrade, okay? Then you look at the Royals. They're saying they're going to hold Lugo and Waka. And I'm like, what are we doing?
And Lynch and Lang.
Yeah.
But they're offering Schreiber, Lane Thomas, and Starling Marte.
Sure. The Marte and Thomas are obvious choices there. Schreiber probably, I mean, they can get something for a reliever there. Somebody will give them something. But the fact they're not willing to move Lugo or Waka is shocking to me. I mean, they think they can run this back next year. They honestly think in their mind they can run this back, and this was an aberration year.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, our July hasn't been terrible. It's been 500. Could be the first winning month that we've had all year. That's a lot more than you could say for St. Louis. So I understand St. Louis trying to get some help. They've not had a good July at all.
They're struggling.
And it was that 30-day gauntlet we were talking about.
Yep.
And, this is the Cardinals that I expected, truthfully, all year. They started off so great. Now they're kind of, back reeling. And I think that they are going to try and get something, move something, get some kind of piece in there. And why are they not calling up Baez?
I know. At this point, you might as well do it.
Something to, ignite the team. It's kind of how I feel about the Royals. Like, why is Churios still in the minors?
Yeah.
Get him up here.
Do
something.
Baez, I totally agree with. I think they're at the point now. If you're going to do this, you might as well do it. Part of it is they don't want to start his major league service. That's part of it, I think. So I think that's a large part of it. But they need. They're still within shouting distance with another run. If they go on a run, get out of this little gauntlet and go on a run, they're within shouting distance. Tom,
I think they think he's similar to Nolan Gorman.
Okay.
A strikeout, minor leagues.
High whiff rate.
Gorman had all kinds of success in the minor leagues, got up to the big leagues, and his strikeout rate was just balloon.
Yeah.
They think Baez is kind of like that. I mean, he's hitting a lot of home runs. His average, about 260, so not a high average.
Yeah.
But then again, there's 4 Major League Baseball players with 300-plus averages right now. That's it. In baseball.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
4 players with over 300 batting averages this year.
That is nuts to me.
Yeah, that wild. Yeah.
Remember when Wade Boggs played?
Yeah.
And we're like, he's 350, 340, every year, 335. And you knew he was going to be right up there. And a bunch of these other guys, knew were going to be up there. George Brett, always in the mid threes, right? 330, 330 back in the day. That was a thing. Now, 280. 280 is the new 330.
Yeah.
280. If you hit 280 in the majors, you're legit.
Well, we know now that nobody's going to break the hit record the way things are going these days.
No.
Goodness gracious.
Well, this is starting from high school all the way through college, all the way through the pros now. It's launch angle. It's hit the ball in the air, exit velo. It's all these stats. I tell you what, I see it. I run the club. I see it. My organization does it. It's all about these cage stats, all about getting launch angle, hitting balls over the wall. And I'm telling you right now, it's hurting baseball from the younger ones up to the college game.
And I think that it gives players like Luis Arias, one of the most underrated players in Major League Baseball. He's been a journeyman because for some reason nobody wants to sign him because, he only hits 8 home runs a year, maybe drives in 70.
Yep.
But he bats 330 consistently.
And his on-base percentage is amazing.
330.
He's always on base.
Yeah. Great defender. And it's just like that's a bad baseball player nowadays, it seems like. It's like, I don't see any value in having a 330 guy when I could have a guy that hits 40 home runs and strikes out 180 times a year.
I know we need to take a break here, but Sean on Facebook sends us a message. He says, move Lugo and go get Trevor Bauer.
Why not? Well, I mean, seriously, why not? I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can get Trevor Bauer for $1. Why not?
Yep.
Yeah.
If the Royals are serious about saving money, there you go. Nobody's going to be offended in
I
Kansas
watch
City.
his content every week.
Yeah, it's good.
He puts out 2 videos every week. One that kind of talks about the week leading up to his start, and another one where he dissects every pitch almost of his game. And it's amazing. Just listening.
Yeah.
If you love baseball and love to watch a guy pitch, I mean, he's looking at, tunnels and, well, I set him up with that high tunnel. Now I've got him, with the cutter inside. And I'm like, oh my God, this is brilliant to watch this. He's doing this while he's pitching.
Yeah.
Well, the curveballs, I got this curveball set up here after that high fastball, or, his swing is a little late here. I'm going to come back with the fastball again. And
that's amazing.
He does this while he's pitching.
Yeah. I love when he's talking, he's mic'd up doing that stuff. That's awesome. He talks while he's doing the next pitch.
Bring him up.
I think it's awesome. I love watching Trevor Bauer. Here's the thing. He needs to get an opportunity, but for some reason, he's blackballed. I don't know what it is or something we don't see, obviously, because he's been cleared of everything. So.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got to take a break. You're listening to The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock, brought to you by Play Get Sports. This is Rob Rodgers from The Opening Drive on ESPN The Jock. Each and every day as we lead up to the Bears football season, we have the Bear Tracker, where we'll highlight the coaches, the players, and all the statistics leading up to the 2026 Missouri State Bears football season.
When it comes to your next build or remodel, you need a team that shows up ready to win. In Springfield, that team is Edge Supply. From Blanco kitchen sinks to Delta faucets to freestanding bathtubs that steal the show, Edge Supply has the team, the experience, and the inventory to deliver. Contractor or do-it-yourselfer, no matter if it's a fixer-upper or a full custom build, Edge Supply is your home court advantage, because Edge Supply plays to win. EdgeSupply.com.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? SafeStep walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. SafeStep walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. SafeStep walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. SafeStep walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Make a difference with QPS. A backpack filled, a classroom prepared, a student ready to learn. Through their support of Clear the List, QPS Missouri is helping local teachers and families get the supplies they need for a successful school year. It's all part of the QPS effect, creating positive change right here at home while helping advance the future of medicine through clinical research. Learn more about upcoming QPS clinical research opportunities at 417studies.com or call 417-831-2048. Join the QPS effect today and make a difference in ways you never thought possible.
Culinary history with Retro Metro. For centuries, lobster was a delicacy reserved for those living close to the coast. Today, you don't need an ocean view to enjoy it, just a table at Retro Metro. Introducing Bergen Ravioli. Fresh ravioli stuffed with lobster and cognac, served in a Thermidor blue cheese and spinach sauce that's creamy and rich and unforgettable. Discover the all-new dinner menu at Retro Metro.
I'm Chef Tiny, inviting you to Retro Metro for some giant flavors. Your table is waiting.
Your takes, your teams, your town. From hot stove baseball to big deal or not a big deal. Mornings belong to The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob. 7 to 9 a.m. on ESPN The Jock. Don't just listen, be part of it.
We'd like to invite you to join us on The Opening Drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app.
All right, back on The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock. Tom Ladd, Rob Rodgers, and Chef Tiny in house. Happy birthday, Chef Tiny.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. He had a great party last night. I don't think he participated at Retro Metro. I think everybody else participated. If I'd have known, I'd have raised a glass to you last night. But
that's okay.
I only saw you for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I was drinking the water. So.
You were going, man, multiple
what
times.
are the
Extra lemons in there for the electrolytes and the vitamins, right?
What are the birthday plans?
Well, I'll be working again today, so yeah, that's the
This
plan.
weekend? I mean, are you going to do something?
Not really. No, just gonna chill out Sunday probably, and watch the Royals hopefully win. We'll see. I wanted a Minnesota sweep, but they ruined that last night. Or the night before last.
Yeah. Well, that should have been.
Yeah.
I mean, there
Should have been.
once again. Gas cannon matches come in the game. That's just what happens.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah.
Hey, Cards won last night, beat the Cubs 3-2 in 10 innings. It could have been the last appearance for Dustin May in St. Louis because he's on the trading block.
I think he gets moved.
Yep.
I think there's no question. I mean, that's way out there. Everybody's talking about that. I mean, national media is talking about that. They had that little scroll last night during the White Sox game I was watching out front in Retro Metro, which I thought was something. I literally thought that someone else bought Retro Metro, some White Sox fan, because it was on all the TV.
The two teams I can't stand the most, the Yankees and the White Sox.
Playing each other. I text him.
On all the
I text him, and he's like running around with his hair on fire last night with the grill. So he didn't have a chance to change it. Of course, there's a box of 28 remotes next to me. I don't even know what those even go to.
They go to all the TVs. Yeah.
There are like 28 of them in that box. And
So-
just grab one. We'll start flicking them around.
Basically, Rob could have asked the bartender if he or she could have changed the channel, right? I mean, it would have been an easy. Yeah,
They
would have been
actually,
easy.
Actually, they were flying around too.
They were flying around too.
There was no. They came up and apologized. By the way, great service. By the way, I can't remember her name. Did a great job.
Kaylee?
Did a great job. But she was like, "I'm so sorry. We said this group come in and we thought it was going to be kind of an easygoing Wednesday, and we're just going." I'm like, "It's okay. We're good. As long as I get my lasagna and the short rib, we're good." So, anyway, yeah. So Cardinals walk off last night. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see. Tom.
They did, yeah, in the 10th inning. So it was Herrera went 3 for 5, the RBI, 2 RBI double. The Cubs had 1 hit in 9 innings.
I know.
1 hit in 9 innings. Dustin May goes 5 innings, gave up 1 hit. And then they actually got a nice bullpen game after that. Only struck out 2. I mean, it wasn't it was
roll ground balls.
Pitch to contact, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Throwing strikes, you like that.
It's democratic,
So they're now 54-54. The series continues. The Springbirds, I'll be doing their game tonight.
Oh, Thomas on the airwaves tonight doing the Springbirds
against the Wichita Wind Surge, which will be
the Teletubbies. No, not Teletubbies.
Teletubs, I think. It's not Tubbies, is it?
No. Turbo Tubs. That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah. Teletubbies. Is that
Teletubbies?
Isn't that a
That's a kid show.
Yeah, kid show.
Those guys were weird.
Well, last night
very.
Last night, the young catcher, Rodriguez, hit a couple of home runs, including the go-ahead home run for the Springbirds as they win it 7-4. So they won the first 2 in that series.
They're kind of getting hot. I mean, they're remember at the beginning of the season, it kind of fell out of the gate, They're kind of finding their way. And they've got a lot of Palm Beach kids coming up, too. I mean, it's not like they're out there. They've got a lot of kids moving on, to Memphis and such. So, I mean, so they're just kind of keeping it going.
Molina moved up.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about the guys that have moved up. The ambidextrous pitchers moved up.
Yeah. So. I'm not going to try and say his name either.
I've got it here. I believe me, I wrote it down. I've got everything.
You've got it written down. That's another
in my
Scrabble
prep.
word.
Yes.
You've had 2 Scrabble words in 2 days, Tom.
Yes.
What's the other one yesterday? Squishky or something that has Z
Yeah,
in it.
the new Cardinal pitcher, Peter Strzelecki.
Yeah, that's definitely at least 80 points.
Yes.
That's 80 points in Scrabble.
I'm looking at the box score the other night, and I'm looking, who is this? Strzelecki. So I look him up, and he was with the Brewers. They released him, a couple weeks ago. Cardinals pick him up. I mean, immediately didn't even throw for any of the farm teams, and he's moved up to St. Louis.
Wow,
man,
Strzelecki.
Nice. Well, Cardinals with a walk-off. That's great. Herrera is also on the trade block. I hear there's people interested in Herrera. I guess there's a lack of catching depth around the majors, particularly with the New York Yankees, is what I hear.
Here's what what I read last night from their beat writer. Dustin May, Pedro Pajes, the catcher.
I think they'd rather move him, yeah.
the pitcher JoJo Romero and Ryan Stanek. Those are guys that are definitely on the they're shopping right now. They're listening to offers for Newt Barr and Riley O'Brien. They're listening to offers. They don't really want to part ways with those guys right now, but they will listen to see what people have.
Monday, right? August 3rd, that's trade
Yep.
deadline, right? So Monday at what, 3 or 4 in the afternoon or something like that.
Remember, we'll have Sports Illustrated on tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Your buddy.
Yep. Our guy from Sports Illustrated, Ryan Bowman, will be on tomorrow, and he's big baseball. He's the writer for I thought I get a call from Sports Illustrated the other day. I'm thinking, damn, they caught up with me.
Yeah.
They caught up
Found
with
them.
me. I didn't pay my bill back from the 90s, or something. So I'm like, okay, I'll call him back. Because all he said was, hey, this is Ryan Bowman with Sports Illustrated. I'm like, dang.
They found me.
Yep. I used to get the swimsuit issue, and,
Yeah, you gotta
and the
have
rest
that.
of it.
And the rest of it.
And the rest of the copies too.
All those other weeks.
Yep. But no, he's a guy that grew up in the same area that I did and kind of knew of me, and we talked. He's going to be on with us. Like a guy that grew up around me and he made it. And here I am,
Making it still. You're making it.
Yeah, you're making it.
You're making it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've made it yet, but this guy, Sports Illustrated, national.
Calling the Lunkers. You're calling the Missouri State Bears. You're calling the Spring Birds.
Yeah.
How about the Lunkers quarterback comes in?
Oh, Patrick Byerly.
Yes.
Man, what a player.
Yep.
What a player. Yeah.
All I know is you're sitting on that side and you're not running the board today. How about that?
Yeah.
True.
Isn't it relaxing over there? It's like being in the sidecar of a motorcycle, isn't it?
True that. It's kind of nice, although I feel like I'm still over there.
You're like looking to make sure I punch right. Are we on the air? He's like going, I'm not getting any dead air alerts.
So anyway, that'll be tomorrow, but he'll want to talk about the baseball trade deadline. He's got some stories, find out what he's covering and stuff like that. So
all right. Well, hey, we have our guest. She just kind of came in.
Yeah.
So hold on a second.
You're on the edit.
I need to get
there.
the edit button. Hold on. I really need to put my glasses on. All right. I got the edit button on.
We'll see if Maggie is listening to us. Put her up in the booth there.
She's there.
Maggie Butts, area teacher. We're going to talk about our promotion called Clear the List, which is, and we were talking about this off the air, guys, teachers have to buy their own supplies for school. And we're trying to help them out by getting some of our listeners to help the teachers out before the school year. And we've got Maggie Butts on the line with us right now. Maggie, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely.
Woohoo!
Appreciate you being on with us.
That's a big thing, Maggie. That's a huge, you're woohoo. That's a big deal right there. You're on the air.
We've got a trainee running things here. So the fact that you made it on the air is huge. You probably deal with that as a teacher. You got some kids that you probably train for different things with the classroom, don't you?
I do, yeah. And if you train them well, it runs like a well-oiled machine.
Oh, thank you, Maggie. Listen to her. Give me some props.
But it takes the whole school year, and I'm afraid that's going to be the case with our training.
Sometimes
too.
it does.
Hey, talk about this. What kind of supplies do you need? And do you talk to? I'm sure you talk with other teachers. I'm sure they're in need of supplies as well, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, at the beginning of the year, we usually get a lot of supplies. Usually come December, around Christmas, beginning of the year. Pencils are always a necessity. I don't know if truly the kids eat them or what. But pencils are always a good thing. Folders, crayons, just the basic supplies. Paper towels. There are a lot of messes and, kids are kids.
You have to buy all that stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah. And luckily, where I'm at, we do have a PTO, and so they do help some. And so that's good. So a lot of times the teachers aren't really out a whole lot, but there are some things that we do buy. Just, I feel bad asking for, pencils when I can just go and get them myself. So
so tell us what school you teach at and what you do teach.
So I teach at Grove Spring Elementary. It's part of the Hartville School District. I'm on the Grove Spring campus. I'm a K-5 school, and I do Title I reading and math. And what that is those kids who need that little extra help, either one-on-one, or sometimes I do push into other classes. I step in and help them, maybe learn a math skill a little differently than what they're used to or something. And so that's, kind of what I do. So.
And we had mentioned this already, but you talked to some of your other teachers, and there's need for them as well, right? For supplies.
Yeah, we can always use them. Yes.
You had talked about what you need. What happens is, folks, you can go to our website, which is 96.9 The Jock, our app, and click on Clear the List. And from there, you'll find the list. You'll see Maggie's name and her school and stuff, and her list of what she needs. So you can help out there. But there are other schools and other teachers that are involved as well from all over Southwest Missouri. So obviously a great cause, and you can help in any way. How long have you been a teacher?
This is year 11.
They go by quick, don't they?
Yeah, honestly, like last year, I was like, wow, it's already May. And then, they passed that law where we don't start until 2 weeks before Labor Day now. And so it's kind of been a long summer, but it's been good. So.
Very good. I want to thank a couple of our sponsors for this, All Sealed Up and Baker Creek Heirloom Seed, sponsoring this for us. School's about to start. When do you start in Hartville?
August 24th, I believe, is our first day of school.
But you guys go a little earlier than that to get all set up?
Yeah, there's honestly been teachers there, I think, from about the 15th, 16th of July until school starts. Meet the Teacher is going to be the 20th of August. And so between now and then, there'll be a lot of us up there getting our rooms ready.
Maggie, thank you so much for joining us. Wish you the best this school year. Have a great year, and hopefully everything goes well with this Clear the List.
Yes, thank you so much. And I do encourage everybody, you don't have to donate to me. Just find a teacher or school district you want to donate to, and they will be very happy to receive it. So thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. Maggie Butts joining us. Clear the List. We're doing that until school starts this year.
Hey, there's a lot of needs out there, and these teachers do a lot for your kids. So help them out. Help us. Help them. All right? Get on there and take care of that. Clear the List. More coming up next hour. Anthony Tollivar, top of the hour, right here on ESPN The Jock. Happy birthday, Chef Tiny. We'll be back after this. Sponsored by Play It Again Sports.
Springfield weather on The Jock.
Happy Thursday. A little muggy out the door this morning. We'll find a day similar to yesterday this afternoon. Upper 80s, low 90s. Skies partly cloudy, becoming mostly cloudy for the day, and a slight chance of a stray shower, especially west of Highway 65. We'll be in the low 70s overnight tonight. Rain moves in Friday morning, northwest of I-44. For Ozarks First, I'm meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
The leaves aren't the only thing that can get brighter in the fall. 'Tis the season to play under the lights. At Play It Again Sports, football and soccer players reload every year with lots of new and gently used gear. From shoulder pads, helmets, mouthpieces, gloves, and footballs to soccer shoes, shin guards, shorts, and jerseys. If you play a fall sport, it's more than likely we'll see you soon at Play It Again Sports. When you trade in, you win. Play It Again Sports in the Fremont Shopping Center.
For America's 250th anniversary, Highland Dairy is honoring the values that built this country: service, sacrifice, and community. We're proud to partner with Folds of Honor to commit a $250,000 donation to help provide life-changing academic scholarships to families of America's fallen or disabled military and first responders. It's Highland's way of giving back to those who have given so much. Learn more at highlanddairy.com. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Spring and summer storms in the Ozarks have been tough on your home. High winds, heavy rains, and hail can leave damage you may not see from the ground. For more than 20 years, ABC Roofing has helped Springfield area homes and business owners protect what matters most: after the storms have passed, with honest inspections, quality work, and the highest level of integrity. If storms left you wondering about your roof, let the ABC team come take a look. ABC Roofing, keeping it simple for over 20 years.
When your business depends on security, access, and durability, the details matter. At Robinson Fence Company, we've delivered dependable commercial fencing solutions in 9 different states. From industrial and high security fencing to complex commercial installations, our crews work efficiently and comply with job site requirements. With a long-standing presence in Springfield, Missouri, and our office in Dallas, Texas, Robinson Fence is a trusted partner. Robinson Fence Company. Commercial strength, proven experience, professional fencing by professional people.
Your red, white, and red code word this hour is chase. Enter now at 969thejock.com or on the Jock app. This is KBFL Springfield, K245CA Springfield.
Springfield's total sports station, ESPN The Jock, with this local sports center update with Don Luzader.
In for Don Luzader, I'm Joe Rios. The St. Louis Cardinals snapped their skid against the Cubs with a dramatic 3-2 win in 10 innings Wednesday night at Busch Stadium after Chicago took a 2-0 lead on a 10th inning home run by Pete Crow Armstrong. St. Louis answered with 3 runs in the bottom of the inning. And the Royals blanked the Twins 4-0 Wednesday night at Target Field behind a strong all-around performance. Tyler Tollivar got Kansas City on the board with a 4-4-foot home run in the 3rd inning. An inning later, Salvador Perez recorded his first triple since 2022. Then came around to score. Perez finished the night with 2 hits. For the Jock, I'm Joe Rios.
The Sports Center update is brought to you by ABC Roofing. Keeping it simple. abcroofing.net.
Springfield weather on the Jock.
Happy Thursday. A little muggy out the door this morning. We'll find a day similar to yesterday this afternoon. Upper 80s, low 90s. Skies partly cloudy, becoming mostly cloudy for the day, and a slight chance of a stray shower, especially west of Highway 65. We'll be in the low 70s overnight tonight. Rain moves in Friday morning, northwest of I-44. For Ozarks First, I'm meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
Not your average sports show. Louder opinions, better stories, and 0 boring mornings. The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob. Weekdays 7 to 9 a.m. on ESPN The Jock.
Summer road trip season is here. Before you hit the highway, visit CNC Automotive. Right now, get a free oil and filter change with any shocks and struts replacement. New shocks and struts can help improve ride quality and handling for all the summer miles ahead. And don't forget the heat. Save 25% on a complete AC system check and service during CNC Automotive's Summer Special. That's a free oil change with shocks and struts replacement, plus 25% off AC service. Call CNC Automotive today and get summer ready.
Did you know you can listen to all your favorite ESPN The Jock programs live at 969thejock.com? The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob, A Coach's Perspective with Jenny Hopkins, The High School Show, ESPNthejock.com.
We'd like to invite you to join us on the Opening Drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app.
Opening Drive.
It's Opening Drive.
Opening Drive.
It's the Opening Drive.
It's smart, it's local, and it's a whole lot of fun. Real opinions, real laughs, and real connection to the Ozarks every single morning. From breaking down the biggest games to celebrating the best of the Ozarks, debating the poll question of the day, and reacting to your messages live. This is sports radio done differently. The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob. Weekdays 7 to 9 a.m. on ESPN The Jock.
All right, back in the Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock. It is Thursday, July 30th is Chef Tiny's birthday, and he is joining us live in studio today, as he does every Thursday, but this is a special day.
Yeah, this is a very special Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So, especially off the night he had last night at Retro. So you want to go celebrate with him tonight at Retro, and the rest of the weekend he'll be there celebrating his birthday, Retro Metro over on Republic Road. I got the lasagna like I do last night. This is kind of the go-to. I almost got the steak. I almost got the tips last night. I just quickly shifted back to lasagna. It's kind of one of those, you know,
It's probably
right back.
good that you didn't get the tips because there was a new guy on grill.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Chef Tiny's on the grill? Nah, I'm good. I'll take those on you.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, one of Chef Tiny's favorite people, one of our favorite people. now on the line.
Absolutely. A fellow, we went into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame the same night, same day. Anthony Tollivar, former Kickapoo great, played at Creighton. And I look at his Wikipedia here. There are way too many teams for me to try and throw out there that he played for in the NBA and overseas, at least 20 teams. What does your jersey room look like, Anthony Tollivar? Goodness gracious.
I gave away majority of them, but when I tell people how many teams I played for, I just keep it to the NBA teams because it's still double digits, but I don't go into all the details. But yeah, it's I think it is almost 20 different teams I played for in total as far as professional teams. It was crazy.
Wow. That's amazing. Started your pro career back in 07 after a great career at Creighton. Boy, has Creighton really turned things around since you were there. That program, it was good while you were there. I know that, but that's a different level now, isn't it, in a new league?
Yeah, I mean they're pretty big time. They're in Big East, and I think this past year was the first year that we had missed the tournament and everything else in a long time. So I'm hoping that they retooled and this new NIL age, it's a whole different ballpark and whole different game. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we're competing. It used to be, hey, we have a guy or two that we know that's going to be here for 4 years. So we have a chance for 4 years. Like Ryan Kalkbrenner was that guy for us for a long time. It was a good 4 or 5 years where it's like, hey, we have, really, really strong center, got some good guards. We're going to compete. And nowadays it's like every year it's a new mix, new team, new guards, new forwards, new centers. It's wild.
So just had another Springfield Kickapoo basketball player drafted in the NBA. Have you had a chance to visit with him?
I have not. I think that I need to get somebody to connect with him. I've heard good things about him. Heard about him whenever he was at Kickapoo. Good athlete and everything else. Saw that he went to Arkansas and kind of just followed his journey along the way. I haven't got a chance to connect with him yet, but to have another Kickapoo alum, be able to play in the NBA, it's pretty cool. Right? It's cool to be the pioneer, but it's also cool to see the next generation of folks come through and get a chance.
Trayvon Brazils, who we're talking about, who started off his career. Of course, he played at a couple different schools in Springfield, ended up at Kickapoo, went to Mizzou, and then ended his college career at Arkansas before being drafted by the Denver Nuggets this year, and had some really good games in the Summer League, the NBA Summer League. Did you get to play in that? How beneficial is that Summer League, do you think?
It's great. It gets in front of the scouts. You're playing against NBA, hopefuls, a bunch of NBA guys that are hoping to make it, and so everybody's playing as hard as they can, and doing whatever they can to stand out in a group of men that are all trying to do the same thing. They're trying to become that 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th guy on anybody's bench, and maybe even break into the top 10 and get into the rotation. But most of the time, a lot of the guys there are either star rookies, right? Like the guys who got drafted, or they're guys who are just trying to prove it. And for me, it was a prove it. So I wasn't drafted, and I just had to go prove that I could play at a pretty high level. So Summer League ended up being something that really helped my career start in the NBA, because I went to Summer League and shot over 60% from three, and that gets people's attention when you shoot that well. So it became a huge asset for me.
So Anthony, Chef Tiny here, and I just want to say, man, huge fan. Kickapoo, once a chief, always a chief, right? But 13 years in the NBA, and you always played my favorite kind of basketball. It was like, you were the working man's guy, But what do you think attributed to you being able to have such a long career? Because most careers don't last that long.
Man, I kind of tell the kids that I coach, and I coach my son and his friends, and then, my other son and his friends. And most of them, I say they listen somewhat, but but whenever they decide to listen, I usually tell them, I'm like, this is how I made it. I made it because I had a great attitude, I had great work ethic, and I paid attention to detail.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, I was never the most talented. I was never the tallest, the longest, the most athletic. I was never any of that. But I was always the most attentive when it came to the details of the game, when it came to practice, when it came to if coach wants us to be here on defense, I'm there.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's the little things, I think, ultimately that separated me from the most in the league. And then for me, ultimately, along with that was just my shooting ability and my effort on defense, right? And so it's like the skills, it was shooting and defense. But the intangibles, I think, is a huge reason why I was able to not only, play for one team, but then play for another and another and another, because I just was taking a kid home from practice the other day. I told him, I said, listen, if you want to be valuable to any team, because he was talking about this really good AAU team that he's going to try out for and wants to be able to play for. I said, if you want to make that team, I said, be a great defender, a shooter. There's not a team on the planet that doesn't need more shooters and more defenders.
Yeah.
And so to me, that's how I stayed for so long, is because I found a niche that was kind of like undeniable. No one is going to say, oh, we have enough shooters, we're good. Oh, we have enough defenders. We have enough guys that are going to do the right thing. You're going to be in the right spot. That no one's ever said that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What was your favorite stop out of all of the teams that you played for? What did you enjoy the most? Who did you enjoy playing for the most?
When it comes to fun, I had the most fun with Golden State. And it was because Don Nelson honestly didn't care too much about defense.
No.
And I'm a young player just trying to break in. And so he was just like, go get buckets, like go have fun, like move the ball and like get shots up and like bring the ball down the court. It was stuff that I'd never been exposed to before. But I'd always been like, hey, you're a big man. You get a rebound, you pass to the guard, you run.
Yeah.
You set a screen. And when I get the rebound for him, he'd say, bring the ball up the court. I'm like, what? He's like, go. Like, go try to make a play. I'm like, wow, okay. Like, cool. Let's do that. Right. So it was a lot of fun playing for Don Nelson. From that standpoint, it sucked losing as much as we did Steph's rookie year, but it was really fun playing, that style of basketball. And then I would say outside of Golden State, Detroit, loved playing for Stan Van Gundy. It was a lot of work. We practiced a lot. He demanded a lot from us, but that's just like how I'm built. So me and him got along really, really well. And yeah, so I got a chance to play a lot and played well, had some really good years with Detroit too.
So Anthony, what of all those teams, who had the best culture? As people talk a lot about culture these days with sports teams, does that coexist with some of your favorite teams, or are there different franchises maybe that had a little better culture than others?
Those two, I would say, have way above average culture. I mean, the Warriors in Detroit, whenever Stan Van Gundy was in charge, I would say were two of the best cultures. And then I would have to throw in San Antonio's culture as well, just because I would say that's probably what they're most known for is their culture. And it just was Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and then whoever else. But there was no you knew what time it was. You knew exactly what the culture was. It was those three. They worked hard. They were the hardest workers. They were the best leaders. they made mistakes too, but coach kept them accountable just like he kept everybody else accountable. So from that standpoint, having Popovich as your coach and those guys as your leaders, hard to beat that culture. But I would say those three teams, for different reasons, had great culture. I knew the Warriors, whenever long-term, I was like, the Warriors organization is going to be successful because from day one, from top down, they just did it right. We weren't winning at the time. I said, but they have a winning culture. They have a winning environment and organization. So it's like you get the right players in here, they're going to win games. And obviously they won way more than I expected that they ever would. But it doesn't surprise me that the Warriors became successful.
So you were always known as one of the smartest players in the league. Who would you say was right there with you as far as a high IQ basketball player?
That's a great question. I mean, there's a lot of guys I would put in a category of just like extremely, extremely smart basketball players. And I mean, obviously, I don't want to toot my own horn. I would definitely say I'm a smart basketball player, but there's a lot of guys I would put way above me when it comes to like basketball IQ. You take us off the court, I'll take my chances against pretty much anybody. But on the court, I mean, just stating the obvious, like a LeBron, I think he's part of the reason why he's so good is, yes, he's one of the best athletes we've ever seen, but also he's actually one of the smartest basketball players we've ever seen, right? Like he's just extremely intelligent when it comes to basketball. And hearing guys like him and hearing guys like Kobe, whenever I played against those guys, whenever they're yelling to their teammates, like, don't leave him. And I'd say, I'm not going to say the expletives that they'd said, but don't leave him because he's a great shooter. Talking about me, that's whenever it's like, holy crap. Like I've made it, I think, LeBron and Kobe, these guys are, yelling at their teammates to not be idiots and leave me. Like, I was like, I'm doing something right. So, but yeah, LeBron is up there. I mean, Steph, the greats, right? The greats that, there's not one great basketball player that isn't also extremely highly, educated as far as basketball wise. Like Jokic is maybe, top 5, top 10 ever in the basketball IQ category.
So we're here. I've got a couple other business owners. I'm just a grunt radio guy. You obviously have done very well in your after playing career business. What did you do during your career that has helped you now, in your business life after basketball?
Consistently invest, consistently plant seeds. Year after year, just like my goal every single year, my NBA career was to plant seeds. And I knew that if I was able to do that long term, I would have harvest, in the long term over time, right? It's like, hey, sometimes when you plant seeds, it takes a long time for that seed to actually be harvested. But I knew that if I took money that I was making while playing, obviously paid for my expenses, put some away as far as savings and stuff, but also not just saved money, but invested it and planted seeds, I knew that I would reap the benefits in the future. I think that ultimately has allowed me to live the life that I live now, where I don't wake up every day where I have to, go to work or anything like that. Like I get a chance to do the things I want to do and like try to make impact in people's lives and do like large projects that don't pay me for a very long time that most people can't dedicate their time to because they have to go, you got to go make money to make sure their bills are paid. I was able to do a certain amount of things and invest in enough businesses and enough opportunities to where, I don't have to do that. So I think the consistency of the investments is ultimately the reason why I was able to be successful in that arena, because I just stayed really consistent every single year, because nothing was really guaranteed for me. I wasn't drafted. I didn't have like any long-term contracts. It was always kind of like year by year.
Yep.
So, hey, I got this year guaranteed. Amazing. But next year's not guaranteed. So if this is my last year, I'm going to have another asset to be able to have the show for the work I've put in. So it just became one of those things where it became a habit. And so I just happened to be able to do that for 14 years. And so at the end of 14 years, I was like, oh, I got a really nice portfolio that I can now live off of, right? Instead of it being a situation where I have to go get a job or do anything like that.
So, Anthony, me being a chef, my favorite food of all time is a cheeseburger. And we're going to go over that on this best of segment here on the show soon. But I want to know, are you a burger guy? And if you are, what burger is your go-to burger?
Yes, I am a burger guy. I do like me a really good burger. Kind of commercially, I would say Five Guys.
Okay.
Is just a solid burger. Obviously, you're putting all your own toppings on it and everything else, so it's kind of you personalize it. I do like that. Randomly, I don't know if you guys are big relish guys on your burger. For whatever reason, that's the only place I get relish. But on Five Guys burger, I got to have relish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So, but I don't do it at home, and I don't ask for it anywhere else. Just Five Guys for whatever reason. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I am a burger guy, but I am a Chinese food lover. So Springfield, Missouri, being one of the Chinese food, capitals of the world, I feel like it is constantly. Every time I'm in Springfield, I literally my brain, my body says Chinese. Like I need Chinese food.
Absolutely.
So it just becomes it's become a part of my routine there. So Chinese is my favorite, but I do love a good burger.
So what's your go-to Chinese dish? I mean, is it the typical cashew chicken answer, or is it like general chicken? Is it like what is it?
It honestly depends where I'm going. So in Springfield in particular, let's just choose Canton Inn.
Yeah.
I'm going to Canton Inn. I'm probably going to get General Chicken.
Okay.
Their General Chicken to me is really good. Well, this is an old school one in Springfield. It's no longer there, but Bamboo Inn, we'd always get fried rice and sweet and sour chicken, right? And so, but there's other places like around town that I know all the spots that we ever go to, and the spots that we go to, kind of like this place has great sesame chicken. This place has great orange chicken. This this place has different, kind of like what's their best thing. That's what I go for. I'm not really picky. I kind of like it all. Really, there's not really too many dishes that I'm like, nah, I don't like it. But most Chinese food dishes, beef and broccoli, any fried rice, noodles, I love Thai food as well. So Asian food is my thing, but nice. Chinese in particular is my thing.
Well, I do have a recommendation, Anthony, if you're ready for one. Retro Metro got the big fat tiny burger. That's where you got to go get that one. All right.
Retro Metro. Gotcha.
Yeah. Got that.
Tiny burger.
That's Chef Tiny. It's his burger. It's you got to go there. Check that out. You need to get that taken care of.
It's in the Kickapoo district, so you'll be with friends.
You'll be well loved.
There we go. I love it.
Hey, Anthony, it was great talking to you, man. It's just great always catching up on the show and kind of keeping you out there. And anything else you got going right now? Investments you want to pass along to us? You're planting seeds, man. I know you're doing some real estate and stuff, right?
Doing real estate. Hoping to come to some conclusions on that Sunshine and National situation.
Yeah.
We're getting really close. I feel like we've gone through some of all the different things that we had to do with the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Now it's just looking at doing a partnership with a local developer. Not going to talk about it now, but
sure.
We're going to bring something really, really nice to that corner in Springfield. Like people have, there's been a lot of pushback.
Yeah.
But for us, it's always been about bringing something nice, something desirable to that corner because it's such an iconic corner. And those houses that are there currently just aren't doing it justice. And so, us being Springfield natives, having a desire to bring something nice to Springfield is still there, and we're gonna do it. So took a lot of fight, but it's gonna happen. So looking forward to that. And then, other than that, like, still got Big Blanket is based in Springfield. So anybody that needs a big blanket, we got a bunch of new products, hoodies and sheets for beds and all kinds of stuff. So, really fun company to be a part of, and really functional too, because our kids literally use their big blanket hoodies every single day. So
hey, I'm 6'6" and 3 bills. I need a big blanket. I do.
There you go.
I do.
Bigblanket.com. You'll love the website.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Anthony, always has a great talking to you, man, and good luck. And we'll have you on again shortly. We're going to talk some NBA this year. All right.
Sounds good. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, buddy. Anthony Tollivar.
Yep. That's a good one.
The Kickapoo legend. Great catching up with him today, and on Chef Tiny's birthday. Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
That's
hey,
Tom.
thanks, man. Yeah, that was fantastic. So,
Hey, well, let's take a break here on the show. You're listening to The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob, and Chef Tiny in the house on his birthday on ESPN The Jock, brought to you by Play Against Sports. This is Rob Rodgers, the co-host of The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock. Ah, can you smell it now? The hot dogs, the green grass on the field. It must be baseball season. And where can you find the best baseball coverage in the Ozarks? Right here on ESPN The Jock.
Hi, I'm Bill Dutton with Abacus.
And I'm Abe. Bill, when people hear accounting firm, what do they usually think?
Taxes, bookkeeping, basic compliance.
That's not the full picture with Abacus.
Not even close. At Abacus, accounting is just the foundation. We also provide CFO services, strategic business planning, controllership support, and even HR services.
HR surprises people. Why would we offer that?
Because your people and your numbers are connected. Hiring strategy, compliance, payroll structure, it all impacts profitability and growth.
So instead of juggling multiple advisors, our clients get one coordinated team that understands their entire business.
And that guidance helps our clients make smarter decisions.
Schedule a time to meet with an Abacus professional today. Visit us at abacuspro.com or call 417-823-7171 to learn more.
Did that last hailstorm sideline your ride? Don't let hail win. Put Frontline Auto Hail on your team. They're the only shop where you pay zero deductible, and they'll handle your insurance claim from start to finish with all insurance carriers. Worried about your rates? Hail claims typically don't increase your insurance premiums. While other shops keep you on the bench, Frontline gets repairs started immediately, helping you get back on the road faster. Schedule your free inspection today at frontlineautohail.com. That's frontlineautohail.com.
When you start spending money on your marketing, making mistakes is not something you want to do. So Roy Williams, author of the best-selling books, The Wizard of Ads and Secret Formulas of the Wizard of Ads, presents the 10 most common mistakes in marketing. Number 10, ad speak. The truth about advertising is that people don't hate it, they hate boring advertising. No one cares that you've been in business since the late 60s. And they know just about anyone on the planet can say that they've got the biggest selection and friendliest staff. Don't waste time of your prospective customers with ad speak. Too many words wrapped around a tiny idea. Rather, entertain with your marketing. Tell people your story. Everyone can relate to and remember stories, and the more people can relate to and remember you, the better chance you have of earning a shot at their business. For more on the 10 most common mistakes in marketing, visit ZimmerCommunications.com, your marketing resource in Southwest Missouri. ZimmerCommunications.com.
We'd like to invite you to join us on the opening drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app.
Now, it's time for Chef Tiny and the best of the Ozarks, spotlighting the places, flavors, and local favorites that make this area special.
All right. Walk up music. Chef Tiny on his birthday, playing the Red Hot Chili Peppers for you, buddy.
Yes, I've seen them 21 times in concert. Yeah.
21.
21.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. My favorite band of all time. I know.
We had Paige Grissom in yesterday, who's a big Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah.
She's traveled all over the world to watch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, she's been in other countries watching Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Like, man,
I think what drew me to the Chili Peppers more than anything was my mom would Give It Away. The music video came out. I remember on the Today Show, they had like, is music getting too edgy? Like that kind of thing. My mom seeing him dance around like that in the black and white and just, said, oh, it's the music it's the devil, Bobby. It's the devil.
The devil,
so
Bobby.
I'm like, well, what am I going to do as a teenager? I'm going to rebel and listen to the devil's music, I guess,
The devil, Bobby.
Hey, before we get to our top burgers.
Yes, sir.
I do want to mention the Red, White, and Ride.
Oh, yes.
We're giving away a 4x4 from Honda of the Ozarks. Okay. Earlier this hour, we had a code word. I'm going to throw out the code word. Okay.
Go ahead.
So all people have to do listening right now is go to our website.
The bonus code word, by the way, because you're giving out right now.
Right now. It's this
Give you
hour's
an
code
opportunity.
word, which is Chase. Chase is the code word. And again, all you have to do is go to our website, go to our app, fill that in, just say Chase, put your name, your phone number, whatever, and you will be an entrant, not an
Entrant. Yeah.
Is it entrant?
Entrant.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll be entered.
You will be entered
yes.
into the giveaway.
But you'll be also be an entrant once you enter. You enter, you'll be an entrant.
There you go. Sponsored by Honda of the Ozarks and Westgate Trailer. So we've got the 4x4 and the trailer that we're going to give away August 22nd. Today is Chef Tiny's birthday. That's my birthday.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey. All right.
So that'll be the day we give away the Honda from Honda of the Ozarks. Chase is the word.
Chase.
The
Chase.
Code word today. Chase.
Just for this hour.
This hour.
There'll be a new one
right.
at 9. There'll be a new one at top of the hour, 9 o'clock.
Yes. And all you got to do, just go to our website, 96.9 The Jock, or on our app, download that, and you go to the Red, White, and Ride link and just fill it out. And you are going to be one of the entrants.
Entrants.
It just doesn't sound right to me. Entrants.
Entered. Yeah.
You'll be entered into the drawing.
Into the drawing. There you go. All right. Without further ado, Chef Tiny.
Here we go. Yeah. Best burgers. Best burgers. All right. Now I'm doing this locally. This isn't a nationwide thing. There's also no commercial burgers in this. This is all.
Oh, this is local.
This is local.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, nothing to get. People know my affinity for Whataburger. If you've had a bad experience at Whataburger here, just give me a call or come see me at the restaurant, and I'll tell you how to order to get it hot and fresh.
With a burger.
Yeah, Whataburger. Yeah, Whataburger. But no commercial burgers on here. All right. So number one on my list.
Number one, your list, or number 5. You
I've
count them down, or are you going?
Well, I think I should. Should I count them down?
I think you should start at 5.
Okay. So I'll start at 5.
Okay.
Or should I start with the honorable mentions?
Yeah, let's go honorable mentions.
So honorable mentions, Bears.
Yeah, they're
okay.
good.
Just their cheeseburger. They serve Herzog beef just like I do. So they use Herzog for their ground beef patties. Bears cheeseburger with fries, $14. Great deal. They're great burgers, worth every penny. The Lindberger at Lindbergh's, which is a duck fat seared smash patty.
Really?
With Provel cheese. You can get the baby. You can get the Lindberger, which is the double. And then they have a triple as well. But I like the double. It's just the right amount. It's the single, if you're not, 6'6" and 3 bills like me, the single might be appropriate. But the Lindberger at Lindbergh. So number 5. Okay, number 5. And this one is a legendary burger. A lot of people have had it. And it's at Billiards.
Oh,
Billiards
yeah.
downtown. Their cheeseburger with fries, just their regular smashed cheeseburger with fries. It's $11.
Wow. That's
$11 with fries.
Mm.
That's crazy good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy good deal on a burger. Number 4, the Black Sheep Light My Fire Burger.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had that one.
So it's like sweet, spicy, salty. It hits like kind of everything on the palate. That one is $12.95. And if you've never been to Black Sheep, it is a la carte. So that is just for the burger. Then you have to pay extra for the fries. Bring someone with you if you're going to order fries there, by the way, because just their small fry is like 3 servings of French fries.
Yes.
So bring somebody with you when you go to Black Sheep. 3. All right. Now, this is the oldest restaurant in Springfield.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Casper's.
Yep.
The double whammy burger. All right. Now, it's not your traditional burger. This is an open-faced cheeseburger with chili, onions, more cheese, and a little bit of hot sauce on there. The Casper's hot sauce on there. Wash it down with a Kool-Aid. Highly recommend the Kool-Aid there. They make it a little bubbly too.
Ooh, got a little bubble in the Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, you get a little bit of bubble in there. But Casper's double whammy burger with fries, $13.99. And I mean, this thing is massive. Just takes up the whole plate. And how I came across this burger was I always went to Casper's and I always got just a regular double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And I'd get the chili 3-way. All right. Now, I was a little confused one day when I went in there and I sat up at the counter and the guy taking care of me goes, I was like, well, I can't decide if I want a cheeseburger or a chili 3-way. I mean, I'm kind of in a hurry. He's like, why don't you just get the whammy? I'm like, what is this? He explains it to me and I'm like,
What is this?
It's the best of both worlds. Like you just combine it on one plate.
Like Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. What is this? Number two, Retro Metro Fat Tiny Burger. All right. Mine is $19 with fries, but it is an 8-ounce half-pound Herzog prime
Behemoth.
beef patty.
It's
massive.
Yep. You
Yeah.
cannot
Here's
bite.
here's your steak knife.
Yeah.
It is definitely a cut in half burger.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's big.
Yeah, it's big.
It takes 2 hands to push it down. You get the it's already
It's
juicy.
It's a big boy. It's
Yep.
a big boy. But the fat
There are
tiny
people
burger
that
with
train
fries.
for CPR that use his fat tiny burger to
Yes.
practice.
Yes.
Put it that way.
Yes, practice the compressions. I have a signature burger sauce. It's candied bacon mayo. Basically, it's Duke's mayonnaise.
Good.
A little bit of Paul Prudhomme's black and red fish magic,
so
which I put
good.
in just about everything, and then just some chopped bacon and honey. So it gives it that candied bacon kind of feel to it. And then special seasoning that I concoct that I used on the burger. I won't divulge the ingredients to that one.
I almost got that last night, by the way.
Yeah, man,
I almost got it last. I was thinking I might go burger tonight. Man, I just
Well, we had a new guy on grill, so you made the right choice.
okay.
Yeah, you made the right choice on that. Yeah, the Fat Tiny Burger. So named after yours truly. I couldn't put my burger at number 1. I felt like that would be too cliche.
I can. Anyway, go ahead.
But you can, absolutely. But number 1, Caddy Corner, the classic double.
Yeah.
All right. Classic double. It's $9.49. It is a la carte. So you can also get a side of their famous curly fries. You go in there, the counter at Caddy Corner, and you order. And what I love about the Caddy Corner is every time it seems like I pull in, that little gal that works there, she's always out front having her cigarette. It's like going on a time warp, like back to the 50s. You know, she puts it out, goes inside, takes your order, and then her helper there, you order the curly fries. They have the potatoes sitting right there on the counter. They take them out and they spiral them right there for your curly fries. You can't get more fresh than that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and just their classic double cheeseburger, the atmosphere there. You know, they have the little cafe off to the side there and from the convenience store. But it's just such a great old school time warp, go back in time. And the food, that is the best burger in the area. I will die on that hill. It's even better than mine. And it's just the experience overall, you just can't beat it. Caddy Corner, 100% number 1.
I was there, my wife and I, and then Chris Luzader
Saw
from
that. Saw
our
Chris
sister
post that.
station.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was there as well. So we went out there after you described it. I'm like, I've never. I went up to what was that pizza place right up there?
Neighborhoods?
Yeah.
Yeah, Neighborhood.
Yeah.
So that's about as far as I went. I didn't know there was anything past that, you know.
Pleasant Hope.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
Almost
to eat.
Bolivar.
But
Yeah.
man, oh man, that was good.
Yeah. And their biscuits, I mean, they do a lot of things there too. Like they're great biscuits and gravy. Their biscuits and gravy are out of this world. Good breakfast there too, Tom.
I
know
will
you're a
tell
breakfast
you,
guy.
the Tiny Burger is my top because we were there just a couple weeks ago. We had a big
Yeah.
meeting there. I had that thing, Rob. I'm telling you. I mean, that thing
massive.
was. I looked at it. It was like a fighter. You know, I'm looking at it like, how do I attack this?
Yeah, I know. You
I
have to
go
look
around
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's on the backside of this bad boy? What's waiting?
Oh, my
What's waiting for me on the backside?
Goodness. Anyway, didn't eat the whole thing. I took the rest of it home.
That's the crazy part about that tiny burger. You're taking it home.
Yeah,
half of it,
absolutely.
at least.
But there's some other ones. I'm going to give you my top 5 real quick. I'll do it quick. Civil Kitchen with their smash burgers, downtown smash burger would be on my list. Galloway Grill, because it's like within I could walk there in 2 minutes.
Right.
That's how close it is. And they give you, it's just unbelievable. Juicy burgers. The patio's fantastic when it's not, really hot. Barbecue bacon burger is really good at Galloway.
Okay, yeah.
Right by my house. Love
That's
it.
nice.
Absolutely love it. Black Sheep, of course. The Ugly Cheeseburger.
Yes,
Okay.
very popular.
Is really good. What else do we have? Oh, Casper's. You'd mentioned
Yeah.
Casper's. Got to go with that. Really good burgers there. I don't know if I could pick out just one. How many did I mention? Yeah, Civil Kitchen. Oh, Bears. Love. They've got all kinds of great burgers there.
They got 100 choices.
Yeah. So that would be my top 5. But the Chef Tiny Burger. You got to try it. If you haven't tried it, you haven't tried. You got to.
try it. Yeah.
Yep.
So mine Chef Tiny Burger is my number one. That's not just because you're here. It's the aioli you put on is just amazing. I mean, I almost got it last night. I was thinking, man, I might go burger tonight.
Well, people like to get that sauce on the side too,
Yes.
like extra sauce on the side to dip their fries. in.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
so good. That's there. I agree with you on Casper's. It's been a while since I've been to Casper's. I need to go to Casper's again. I've been there a while. Caddy Corner. I've never been to Caddy Corner, but I told you I had a client that lived right up north there, and he swears by those burgers.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have been there, so it's pretty good. I need to go up and check that out. The other Bears. I've always been a big Bears fan. I mean, I love going to Bears in town, and I used to have one in Nick's. I don't have it there anymore, but the one South Campbell I'll go to, and if I need a burger, I'll take someone there for a lunch or something because there's so many choices. You just pick it right out there. I like there. But yeah, those are kind of my favorite ones. But hey, we got a caller. Do we have time for a caller? Kind of got to take a break, don't we? Should I take a break first?
Hey,
Right.
Chase is our code word.
Chase is a code word. Don't tell us the code word. You go online and enter it. Okay.
Yes.
Just so you know. We got a caller coming in, but we're going to do that after the break, caller. So hang in there with us. You're listening to The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock, along with Chef Tiny today. Back after this.
Your takes, your teams, your town. From hot stove baseball to big deal or not a big deal. Mornings belong to The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob. 7 to 9 a.m. on ESPN The Jock. Don't just listen, be part of it.
When it comes to your next build or remodel, you need a team that shows up ready to win. In Springfield, that team is Edge Supply. From Blanco kitchen sinks to Delta faucets to freestanding bathtubs that steal the show, Edge Supply has the team, the experience, and the inventory to deliver. Contractor or do-it-yourselfer, no matter if it's a fixer-upper or a full custom build, Edge Supply is your home court advantage because Edge Supply plays to win. EdgeSupply.com.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Join us for A Coach's Perspective every Wednesday night starting at 6 o'clock on ESPN The Jock. A Coach's Perspective, hosted by Jenny Hopkins, examines athletics and competition through the real eyes of coaches, players, and other sports figures. It features interviews, analysis, and discussions about coaching, team dynamics, and current sports topics. Again, A Coach's Perspective with Jenny Hopkins every Wednesday starting at 6 p.m. on ESPN The Jock.
When people visit your place of business, everyone has a great time. You're giving families and friends a way to break up the boredom and have some fun together. Now you just need more people to enjoy what you have to offer. That's where ShopOzarks.com comes in. When you're part of ShopOzarks.com, thousands of potential customers will see your offers, helping you build your exposure. ShopOzarks.com is a great tool to give your business and fun experiences a jumpstart. Contact us today to find out more at ShopOzarks.com.
Summer road trip season is here. Before you hit the highway, visit CNC Automotive. Right now, get a free oil and filter change with any shocks and struts replacement. New shocks and struts can help improve ride quality and handling for all the summer miles ahead. And don't forget the heat. Save 25% on a complete AC system check and service during CNC Automotive's summer special. That's a free oil change with shocks and struts replacement, plus 25% off AC service. Call CNC Automotive today and get summer ready.
Going out of town? Take ESPN The Jock with you at 969thejock.com. You can hear the best of the Ozarks with Chef Tiny, Full Throttle with Craig Stagner, or The Opening Drive with Tom and Rob. ESPNthejock.com.
We'd like to invite you to join us on the opening drive. Give us a call or text at 417-866-0969 or reach out to us at the 96.9 Jock Chat app.
All right, back on the opening drive with Tom and Rob on ESPN The Jock, brought to you by Play It Again Sports, located in Fremont Shopping Center. Our last segment of the show as we roll on with Chef Tiny, his birthday party today here in studio. We gave him Anthony Tollivar there as a birthday gift.
We did. We've got the logo still up there, but it's also day 37 until the Bears open up against Texas A&M on our Bear Tracker. Rob. And
the Bear Tracker.
We should mention, and we're not talking, I know we gave you a little bonus Bears hamburger.
Yeah.
But that was not the Bear Tracker. That was a different, spelled differently.
Different Bears. When I say I like the Bears,
Different
I mean,
bear.
I was talking about BAIRN.
It's a little bonus bear, but they're about to start their opening season drills, the Bears football team out at Plaster.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget, tomorrow's Red Friday.
It is.
Chiefs segment tomorrow, Red Friday. We'll do it every single Friday. That'll be tomorrow.
Yep. Bears still have their big question mark is a quarterback. You know, which one of the transfers, Skylar Locklear or Henry Beelan the fourth, competing for the starting job. And we had a former Bears quarterback on this week.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact.
Cole was on earlier this week. I will tell you this. I wonder if they won't even make the announcement on a starting quarterback until like game week, like on the depth chart.
I've heard him say he would like to. I mean, the sooner the better.
But maybe they know though, but they don't announce it just for game planning purposes. You know what I'm saying? Just a little surprise. Like that week comes out on the depth chart and it's whoever at number one, whoever at number two. I mean, they may make the decision now or early or whenever, but kind of keep it under wraps. That'd be pretty cool.
Or maybe, Coach Woods is going to pull the old Tom Landry there that he did with Staubach and Morton, where he like had him come in like this quarterback played this quarter, this quarterback played the second quarter.
Oh,
just alternate them like that. I don't know.
Good.
Kind of hard to game plan on defense. For something like that,
right? Exactly. Hey, Thomas, we got to call on the line here. Caller, go ahead. You're on the line. Are you there, caller?
I just wanted to real quick comment.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about like burgers and places to eat. Caddy Corner, if you go there for their burgers, you have to get the tornado taters. I live just north of there, and they have the best. They're just like a fair food, but if you haven't tried those, you guys got to get over there and try them.
Tornado taters.
Tornado taters.
That's where we're eating lunch today.
Yeah, no kidding. That sounds incredible. Tornado taters.
Tornado taters, man. I would do that. Man, we will definitely do that. Thanks for that heads up.
Absolutely. You guys have a great day.
You too. Thanks for calling. Man, that tornado taters. We're all over that.
Absolutely.
You had me a double cheese, whatever you said earlier. I was all in for that. Didn't get tornado taters on there.
I mean, potato anything. I'm in. I'm in, man. It's we have this discussion a lot in the kitchen. I'll just do a loaded baked potato sometimes, just if we have like an extra potato left over from lunch service or something, because we have to, we don't just keep potatoes in a warmer all day. So, lunchtime ends and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do a loaded potato. I'll do fried potato. I don't care.
Yeah.
If it's a potato, I'll eat it.
Yeah. I love potatoes. Yeah. I'm same way. I'll eat them about any different way.
Yeah.
Yep.
And healthy source of potassium too.
There you go.
For all you kids out there, eat your potatoes.
No, you put ketchup on everything?
I do not. I'm more of a mustard guy. I'm a mustard guy. So I'm kind of like what Billy Bob Thornton's character in Sling Blade.
Oh, yeah.
Some mustard with my taters. You know, it's like,
I used
that's
to
me.
put ketchup on everything. I don't do that so much anymore. I don't know. Ketchup's the sugar, really, a lot of it. So I kind of limited that.
Well, I mean, the original, like the classic burger, the first condiments for burgers, predating cheese by like 50 years, was always MOP, mustard, onion, pickle. That's it.
That's why you see that Sonic. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Sonic's base hamburger, or what do they have, is mustard, onion, pickle.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with mustard and ketchup together.
Sure.
Or mayonnaise and, I mean.
I'm not a big mayonnaise guy.
You're not?
You guys make mayonnaise on your hamburgers? I mean, like you have
depends.
your aioli, but that's completely different as far as I'm talking straight mayo.
So, I mean, I do like mayonnaise. I mean, you can't, in my mind, you can't really be a chef and not like mayo.
Sure.
I mean, it's a classic condiment, but I usually like it better when it's flavored with something. So, like when you go to Black Sheep, you get the fries.
Yes.
You've got all the different mayonnaise dips.
Yes.
They have a malt vinegar mayo that I love to dip my fries in. It's just, there's something about that vinegar and maltiness with the creaminess of the mayonnaise. It's delicious. Mayonnaise is it's such a key ingredient in so many things. I mean, you can't make our signature horseradish cream sauce. I mean, hell, you can't even make probably 50% of our menu without mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know it's a core thing, but I like when I go somewhere and I get a hamburger that has straight mayonnaise. I like the flavored. I'll take the flavored mayonnaise, but I don't really like the straight mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll eat it on a sandwich, a regular sandwich, but on a burger, I don't. Something like.
Well, it's a very French thing. It's not a very American thing to get a mayo, just straight mayo on your burger.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. All the places we've talked about today, somebody will go in and maybe they had that one bad experience, or maybe the cook was having a bad day or something. And I mean, you go back another time. You've mentioned some great burgers, and somebody went in and didn't seem like that was that good. Do you tell them to at least try it one more time before you give up on?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've had bad experiences at places that I've gone to, and everybody's human, everybody strikes out, it's not a perfect world. We try to be, especially cooking, you strive to make people happy with every dish that you do. And sometimes, you'll fall short. And a lot of it's just about taking care of the guest and, letting them understand, look, we were off, just be honest and transparent with them. Don't give them any BS, just be straight with them. Let them know that you had a bad day. Come back and see us again. You take care of something, send out a dessert, you comp something, whatever.
That's the way to do it.
This is on us. We made the mistake, come back and try us. My favorite thing to do is just to give them like a small gift card or something to cover that meal the next time.
Yeah.
Also, just to kind of give them a little extra, something a little bit extra.
We went to Joplin this weekend, and what's the name of that place? Over the Cliff, or some restaurant that's built underneath a cliff, but right on a creek area. Real nice, real neat little area.
Spring River or something like that over there.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
It's actually in Diamond, I guess.
Diamond, yeah.
Not Joplin, but kind of a unique restaurant area and everything. And it was okay. I mean, it was better to sit inside a restaurant that had rocks,
right
above you and everything. That was pretty cool. But they were packed, and it was one of those deals. I told my wife, I said, don't judge them, because it was just packed. Waiting. There was like a 45-minute wait. And once you got in there, they forgot about us. We were in a corner, and they were serving people that came in after us. I said, it's just one of those days.
It's one of those days.
Yeah.
It happens. It really does. It happens. And it doesn't happen. I mean, especially the really good restaurant, it doesn't happen a lot. The ones that it happens a lot, that's part of the reason why they don't stick around very long, right?
Yeah.
But it does happen, and it doesn't matter what restaurant. It doesn't matter if you're a 3 Michelin starred restaurant or just some down home diner that, puts out consistently great food over a period of time. You're still going to mess up. You're still going to have a mistake. You're still going to miss somebody. It just happens. And, it's something that you try to avoid, but it's an inevitable thing.
Real quick, baseball trade deadline before we talk again.
Yeah.
What do you see happening in the state of Missouri?
Well, I mean, I think we're going to make a move. I think the Royals are going to make a move for sure. I think if anybody's going to go, I think it's going to be Waka. I think he's got the most trade value out of all of the people that we're talking about moving. I would like to see definitely some bullpen help. You know,
Do you think they're buyers and not sellers?
I think that they are to a degree. I think it's kind of like, I think it's a very similar situation to the Cardinals. I think they're going to be buyers and sellers, at the same time. They're going to be looking to get something in return that's going to help them in the long run. Obviously, this season probably not going to the playoffs. However, we are only 10.5 games out of first place in the Central, even as bad as we've done this year. But the Cardinals more so. I see the Cardinals getting some kind of big name pitcher. And I think that they are a dark horse nobody's talking about to possibly land Skubal. I think Skubal could go to the Cardinals. Everybody's talking about Dodgers. Everybody's talking about Yankees. That's a huge splash. And I think if the Cardinals are going to do something, I think that they are the best suited team for Tarek Skubal. They've got the money. They've got the availability, obviously. There's not one ace on that rotation. They need an ace. They need if they're going to really make a push, they need an ace on that staff.
Jeff, I would disagree with you. I'd say both of them are sellers, that they're not going after anybody to improve this year's team.
Yeah.
I think they're sellers. People are going to be taking the best players. Or in St. Louis, I'm not saying some of these guys that St. Louis is offering are their best players, because I think some of their younger guys are going to be potentially their best players. But the higher price, the veterans with the bigger salaries are going to be gone, because that's just the mode that they're in. They're looking 2 years down the road in St. Louis. And I think the Royals have kind of, in the back of their minds, kind of given up this year. So they're also going to unload some salaries.
Everybody's on the IL right now. I think they're going to strategically look for things, but I don't think they're going to sell. I don't know if they need to run everybody back though. I don't know. That's just from my perspective.
Yeah.
They need to get something.
I mean, who knows? We'll find out here in a couple days.
Well, I think the Cardinals have seen that, hey, we've got something here, and it could, they're still in the wild card hunt. It's not like we could see 3 teams easily from the NL Central,
Easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be the division right there for sure.
Yeah.
Well, guys, unlike the, things going on in Washington, we didn't plead the fifth once today.
We did not.
Not one time.
Not one time did we plead the fifth today. Excellent job, gentlemen. All right, that'll do it for the show today. A Thursday is wrapping up tomorrow, July 31st. Here we go. The last day of July tomorrow. We'll see you on the show tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Springfield weather on the Jock.
Happy Thursday. A little muggy out the door this morning. We'll find a